Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, and today we are back with a very interesting topic.
Correct.
So yeah,
Let's-
without further delay, let's get started and learn about those key points. So just to give you an overview, we have planned for a series that is called Experts Talk, where we will be having experts from different categories and fields to share their knowledge and help us walk through our questions
Journey,
and concerns and journey as a new immigrant. But before I start, those who are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your support. And those who are new to my channel, my name is Momita Viswas. I am an IT professional, so Salesforce consultant working with a global IT company here in Vancouver. And before being in Canada, I have stayed and worked a considerable amount of time in USA and India as well. Please do stay tuned with us till the end of the video as we will be sharing the details of Navjyot. So if you have any questions or concerns in your mind regarding your financial planning and any other areas, you can directly contact him, and believe us, he is just an amazing financial planner and advisor who helps all the new immigrants and already settled immigrants to achieve their dream goals and plans. So stay tuned with us and watch the video.
And we are very happy to have you us in our experts discussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am happy to be here. I appreciate you guys, taking the time and actually reaching out to me.
That's fine.
Thank you for having me.
Expert and guru in your field, so we would love to including first we are inviting you to introduce yourself. That would give the idea to our
Fantastic. So, a little bit about myself. My name is Navjyot Gale. Obviously, I work out here in Surrey, BC, Canada, and I am in the wealth management field. My mission really as the owner of a practice in wealth management is to take immigrant families to a position of financial security and financial independence here in Canada.
Right.
We as immigrants, we immigrate. I myself immigrated as an immigrant to Canada back in 2012. And what I noticed was, we were doing everything. Most immigrants were doing everything, but somewhere they just were not following a clear goal and plan.
No.
So my goal when I sit down with people is to actually get them through that plan, build a plan with them, get them through the plan so that they can achieve financial security and financial independence. And again, I operate out here in BC. I'm also available to people in Ontario as well as in Alberta at this point in time, right? So so that's a bit of my introduction. Again, appreciate you guys calling me on.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Right.
And then let's get into the main topic.
People from our part of the world always want to first get into their property. Why? Because again, property is linked with wealth, right? Property is linked with something that we pass on to our next generations.
Yeah.
It is a key thing, and of course, Canada is the land of opportunity. The Canadian dream, the American dream, somewhere is to have that house. Yes, a mortgage-free house later on, but a house first, right? So I'll get into a few things that initially when people move here, they got to keep in mind. Let's talk about, and again, a lot of our people from our communities, they are what they call first-time home buyers, right? So the first-time home buyers, and Canada has a specific plan for first-time home buyers. There are some certain benefits that first-time home buyers get, but let's talk about some things, key things that first-time home buyers got to keep in mind, right? One, of course, is the mortgage, definitely, but let's talk about the four major things, the most important things. First of all, of course, we talked about this, and it's income, right? Now, again, don't take this as a strict guideline, as a strict rule of thumb, but rather strict rule. I would say this is a rule of thumb, more or less. For a person who's making, let's say, $20,000 in income, they usually can qualify for about $100,000 of loan. Okay, so just to take that a little bit further, let's say a family is making, husband and wife combined, they're making $100,000. Their eligibility for a mortgage will be close to about 500. And again, like I said, it's not a rule. Some lenders can do a little bit better. Some lenders are very strict with this. But let's say it's about 500 to about, I would not go as far as 6, but let's say about 575. Okay, and that is the loan amount that they can get.
It's just a range you are saying.
Correct. Correct. And it's the range of the mortgage you can get. So let's say this couple here, they had from savings, maybe they moved here, they had from savings, from their previous incomes, they had savings of about $200,000 already. Okay. So now essentially they can, buy a house in the range close to of about 575 plus 2. So about $775,000 is their approximate budget. Of course, this is, guidelines. There's a few other things that the lenders will take into consideration, but you get the point, right? Every $100,000 gets you about 500,000 or so, 550,000 or so in mortgage. Plus, you add on your down payment, and there you go, right? So again, income is key. Income is a key thing, first and most important thing that most lenders look at. The second thing that, of course, lenders will look at is the down payment side. Down payment is the second thing that we should be worried about. Under the first-time home buyer plan, the government actually allows us to put in $35,000 per spouse into something called an RRSP, and they can actually get a tax advantage on this. So that means that the government will allow you, rather the government will give you a bonus that you can put towards either your down payment or towards write off a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of renovations that you want to do, that most people do when they buy a house. How would you like that? How would you like? So this is something that people who are first-time home buyers only, they can actually avail from the government. And again, third thing that we as clients, first-time home buyers or home buyers just in general, should be worried about is our credit score. Now, North America runs on credit, right? And credit score is basically a value between 0 to 900 here in Canada. And how it works is, it essentially is our credibility. So the government, these organizations, they tell the government how good we are with paying our debts. Let's go to the last thing that is also important to know is mortgage insurance, right? And mortgage insurance is one of those things. Again, if you think insurance, it's essentially peace of mind for our families. Right? Let's say a person is buying a house that is $1 million. Now, even if they're putting in 20% down or 10% down, let's say as an example, we'll take 20 this time, they still have a debt of about $800,000.
Yeah, correct.
Which in most cases, I would say in all cases, is the biggest debt they've ever taken on in their lives, right? And the bank says, now we're giving you an amount of $800,000 on loan. We want to make sure, because banks are in the lending business, they want to secure their lending, right? So they ask people when they're getting mortgages, they ask them to get something called mortgage insurance, so that, again, in case, let's say I got this product, I went out, I bought a house, same situation, this is my situation. Bank wants to ensure that if something happens to me, the bank will still get its money, right? That because the bank does not want that if something happens to me, they have to repossess the house. Let's say, and uncertainties in life happen all the time. So let's say I was driving somewhere and something happened, an accident happened, and I am no more in this world. So the point is, bank has basically lost the person who was paying, right? Banks worry about their business. They are all businesses. So they will ask me to get something called mortgage insurance, so that in case that happens, the $800,000 or whatever the balance is at that time will be paid off to the bank. The bank doesn't have to repossess the house.
Right. Yeah.
So this is one thing that banks ask us to get.
Just to interrupt you, in case the bank is taking the money from the insurance, so you are still the owner of the house, right? Bank will never come and take that house from you, right?
Yes, exactly. So if I have this, now, two things to remember: if I get this product, which the bank tells me to get, and also more importantly, in case of claim, at the time of claim, if this product is approved. because that's a big thing with this product. And I'll share with our viewers as well one link, one video that they can actually reach out to. Actually, they can Google. It's called CBC Marketplace.
Okay.
And in denial. So the point is, important thing is, yes, I could be getting this when I get my mortgage, and mortgage terms usually last for 25 to 30 years, right? So I pay for 25. Let's say I pay for 15 years and something happens to me and I'm no more here. Now the point is, this product is such, and this video will actually give you more details because CBC did research on this. This product is such that once I'm gone, then the insurance company will actually decide. They'll actually go into my medical records and they will decide if I actually even qualified at that, for that product. So there is a high chance that even after all of this, even after I've paid for this product, the bank still doesn't get the money and my family is still on the hook for the money, the balance. I am gone, my income is gone. Basically, my family is left in turmoil. They still don't own the house, even though I paid for this product, or we paid for this product for the last 15 years. In the best case scenario, house will be paid off, or in the best case scenario, at least our families will have money, so they could decide whether they want to pay on a monthly basis, whether they want to, pay it off all at once. What they want to do, the choice should be with us, not with the banks on what they want to do.
Right.
And instead of this mortgage insurance product, there is a personalized insurance product that is available to everybody. It's called personal insurance. Personal coverage is what we call. And that is available to everybody. Definitely the product of choice. Me being in this industry and actually learning about what has been going on, and also, from research by CBC and places like that, this is definitely what people should actually be getting to secure their families. Of course, securing families is important, but with the right product, right? So these are 4 things that, you should, or most people who are first-time home buyers should keep in mind. And again, there's more detail to this. This is just an overview, but if anybody has questions,
definitely these are the areas. I mean, as a person, since I don't have the knowledge and the research, I have not. Even if I go and Google it, lots of products will come, and I cannot choose myself, right? We need someone to guide us, and every individual scenario is different.
Correct. And you're absolutely right. Everybody's scenarios are different. Google is. Yes, a lot of people use Google as their,
That's
thesis.
not the correct way. Yeah.
There's opinions, right? What Google says might not fit yours.
As we started off with this topic, we definitely got some very helpful tips and tricks to plan when people are coming in as a first-time home buyer. What are the points they should look into?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for having me on here. I am available whenever you want me to actually provide value to our community across Canada. And guys, to all our viewers, this couple is doing an amazing job. So what, get out there. If you know somebody who's new to Canada, make sure you get them this the link to this channel, their channel, subscribe to that so that they can keep in touch. There's a lot of valuable knowledge that we're sharing. So go out, subscribe, like our channel as well, and make sure that you stay tuned for the next video in the series. Right?
Sure, definitely. And thank you so much for taking your time out from your busy schedule. I know you are really very busy. So yeah, we will keep this going.
So please stay tuned with us. We will be coming up with more such informative videos, not only related to your financial goals and financial planning, but related to buying your dream home and settling down with your family, and whatever that needs to be done when you immigrate as a new immigrant. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we will be back soon with a new and exciting video. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And also please do let us know if you want us to make any special videos or discussions on any particular field or any particular category. We will be happy to help you out with that.